Oh my. Beyond the bridge here is the scary, scary forest. And in that forest is ghouls, goblins, ghosts, and maybe even scary bunny rabbits. It's time for the Lakeville Government Channel's Kids in Government program. Kids and Government, yeah! On today's show, join Louie the dog as he takes a look at the new Ritter Farm Dog Park with Park and Rec Director John Hennon. Safety First has Officer Don Nuts discovering ways to stay safe around outdoor electrical boxes. Conversations with Joe the Monster has Joe interviewing new communications manager Tierney Helmers. Windy the Elephant checks out voting booths. And don't forget to watch our Puppet Blooper segment, Lake Force Team HD News Update, an all-new quizzical quiz, and kids' quick tips throughout the show. And I'm Roger Mildewstain, your announcer. And now, here's the host of Kids in Government, R.R. the Raccoon. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Lakeville Kids in Government. I'm Mr. Squirrel, along with my translator, R.R. the Raccoon. This is our program where we take a humorous and educational look at how government works. So let's join Louie the dog and Park and Rec Director John Hennon at the new Lakeville Dog Park at Ritter Farm Park. Good job, Mr. Squirrel. How come you're so big? He's Godzilla! Ah! Everyone, Louie the dog here for Walking with Louie, and joining me this month is Lakeville's Park and Rec Director, John Hennon. How are you doing today, John?
Good, Louie. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm doing great. We've got some exciting news to announce because on this edition of Walking with Louie, we are here at the new Ritter Farm Dog Park. Pretty cool, huh?
It is.
Hey, where are we at right now? What is this? We're going to take a look at a couple of the areas. What is this area right here, John, so when citizens come by, they can kind of recognize it?
Yeah, so this is our entrance into the dog park.
Okay.
And as you can see, we have a gated area here.
Okay.
Where when they enter the area, they can either go to the right and go to the small dog area.
Okay.
Or to the left, and that's the all-breed area. And the dog owners should be picking up after their dogs. That's important.
Excellent. There's another area I'd like to look at over here, so follow me. Come on, folks. Oh, water. Oh, look at this. This is a fantastic water station. John, I can't believe it. You got a water station? Tell us about it.
Well, we do. Yeah, we put in a well system here because what we found out is that dog owners, one of the number one amenity they wanted in a dog park was some water for their dogs. So we did put in a well, and you can see we have a dog dish. We also have a opportunity here to fill up a jug, and you have something for.
And I got this one. Oh. Got me right in the face. Well, this is great for all of us dogs, John, that get really thirsty when we're running around fetching stuff.
That's right. So I hope you can take advantage of our nice little well here.
That's right. Well, hey, let's come over this way inside and check out the entrances to the small and big dog sections of the park.
Sounds good.
Here we go. All right, John, we are now by the gate of the all-dog breed area, and I was incorrect by calling it the big dog area. What or who and when are the dog breeds that are allowed in here, John?
Well, it's all breeds that are allowed in here. It doesn't matter your size. It can be a small dog, large dog. And the site is 4 acres in size. And we are going to have some trails that we'll cut through here. There are some that are cut through already, so we'll just have a couple of them that go through the 4 acre area, and then the dogs can kind of wander throughout as well.
There, now I got a question.
Do the dogs need to be on leashes in this area, or is this a place where they can roam free?
They're allowed to roam free. It's an off-leash dog park, so that's why we constructed this, so that a homeowner can come in, the dog owner, let the dog run and take advantage of the site.
Now, are you going to have dog police here in case some of the dogs get into fights?
No, you know, it's going to have to be self-patrolled by their owners, so we're not going to have any police or rangers or anything out here. It's up to the dog owners to take care of that.
Well, you know what? There's one more area I'd like to check out with you, John. Can you please follow me?
I sure can.
Here we go. All right, John, we are now in the small breed area. John, tell me about this area.
Well, it's about 1 acre in size, and you can see it's just right off the right-hand side of the parking lot. And it's just for dog owners that maybe have more of a smaller type dog or maybe more of a timid dog.
Gotcha. So you don't want any St. Bernards or Big Mama Dukes in here?
Not so much. Yeah, that'd be more appropriate on the all breed area.
Awesome. Now tell us, what are the hours and any other information we need to know about this place, John?
Well, the hours of the dog park are 6 to 10. And there is no charge, so that's kind of real nice for visitors and/or residents.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. That's fantastic. Well, now, if somebody has any questions, who can they call, or can they go to a website to check things out about the park here, John?
Yep. Well, they can call the Park and Rec Department 952-985-4600, or visit our website.
Perfect, and that's LakevilleMN.gov.
That's correct.
All right, John. Did you bring a stick? Because I want to play fetch. But. Do you think I'm too big to be in the small dog area?
No, you're good. You can hang out here.
Awesome, I'm gonna go out. Throw me a stick, John. You forgot to bring the stick, didn't you?
I did.
We'll see you next time, folks, on Walking with Louie. Unbelievable. Guess we should have planned that beforehand. No problem, John. Thanks for the tour.
Hello, everyone. This is Wordy Wolf here for this month's Kids Quick Tip. We are approaching the night when little ghosts and goblins scurry about the neighborhood in search of candy. We must be mindful, cautious, and remember doorbell safety. Each year, thousands upon thousands of citizens needlessly sprain their finger by applying too much or not enough pressure when ringing that doorbell. So, this Halloween season, practice ringing that doorbell before you go out trick-or-treating. Get that finger ready for ringing, and if you are in a group, remember to share those ringing duties. The finger you might save may just be your own. This is Wordy Wolf. No? Right in the middle, genius. There we go.
Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his nose. Oh, I better stop there. Hey everyone, R the Raccoon back here. Hey, it's presidential election season, and I'm wearing a Revolutionary War hat, and joining me is Lakeville City Administrator Justin Miller. How you doing today, Justin?
I'm doing great, RR. How are you?
I'm doing good, and hey, I asked Justin to come and be on the show this month because he is interested in presidential history. So I asked him to share with us two of his favorite presidents, what they're famous for, and a famous quote. So Justin, who is your favorite first president you want to share with us?
My famous first president is actually the first president we ever had, George Washington.
Oh, yeah, he's the guy that had wooden teeth, right?
You know, I don't think they were wood, but that's a good rumor.
Oh, okay. Well, now, what was George famous for?
He was famous because he was the leader of the military, our army, during the Revolutionary War, and he became our first president.
And he wore a hat something like this.
I think his looked a little better than that.
I know, and this one is actually a pirate hat, so I have a piece of felt hiding the skull and crossbones. So, all right, Justin, and what is a great George Washington quote you want to share with us?
George Washington said, "It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one."
Oh, wow. Very profound. And he was president, what, about almost 300 years ago?
Well, maybe not that long ago, but pretty close, yeah.
Wow. He very influential man in our country.
Absolutely.
Hey, Justin, would you mind hanging around till a little later on in the show so we can find out your second favorite president?
I'd love to.
Awesome. And you guys can look at this at what a puppy poop-a-doop boop bump bump.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Hey there, everyone. This is Don Nuts here, and I'm out at King Park, and I'm having a great time. This is my first time out playing Pokemon Go, and I'm using my iPhone 10 Plus. Oh, it's so exciting because I love to get all these characters, and oh, hey, there's a little green box over there. There's a whole bunch of characters over there. I'm gonna get them. Hey, don't move, you guys. Yeah, this is pretty exciting. Look at all those characters up on top of that. Oh, it says danger on it, but it should be no problem. Me grabbing some of my Pokemon Go characters from... Hey, it's my buddy Jay from Dakota Electric. Jay, what are you doing here?
Hey Don, I'm just out here working around this area. What are you doing?
Oh, well, I'm playing Pokemon Go, and there's a lot of good characters around this green box, but what's in here anyway?
Well, this is some high voltage electrical wires inside here. You don't really want to be playing around this. You could get hurt.
Really? Well, what's in it that would get me hurt, man?
Well, there's wires and stuff like that, and if you crawl on top of it, you could fall down and get hurt. I don't know if electricity runs all your video games and stuff at home. We know that, but if you touch a loose wire out here, you could really get hurt.
Oh man, so if I see some Pokemon Go characters on something like this, I should definitely avoid it?
Yes, stay away.
Oh, well, is there any other areas? You know, I didn't know this. Is there some other areas that I should avoid too when I'm playing Pokemon Go?
Well, there are substations all around the county and even more green boxes, but the substations are big fenced-in areas and have lots of wires. If you ever see one inside there, do not go in there.
Oh, well, I know that'd be kind of disappointing. I wouldn't get the characters, but I guess it's better to leave a character in there than to get hurt real bad.
Yes, definitely.
Very good. Well, hey, you know what, Jay? How about if you and I go through the rest of the park here and play Pokemon Go? Your bosses won't miss you, will they? Hey, Jay, it'll be really fun. I've got my iPhone 10 Plus here. Come on, this will be a great time.
All right, just one.
All right, and hey, thank you so much for that information about staying away from these dangerous electrical outlets. I don't want to get hurt. I just want to have fun. And Jay, there's a character on top of your truck. Come on, quick, Jay. Come on, hurry up. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Come on, Jay, let's get him. Oh, look, there's another one on top of the baseball field. Oh, this is a great place.
From southwestern central Dakota County, in other words, Lakeville, this is a Lake Force Team HD 360-degree non-action news update with Ted Pickle. Hello everyone, Ted Pickle reporting. And now the news presented in the wonder of 360 degrees. Get ready to switch camera. Election 2016 is right around the corner. Polling places in Lakeville will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Election Day, which is Tuesday, November 8th. You can go to the city's website at lakevillemn.gov for a link to find your polling location. This election year in Lakeville, voters will be voting on several city council positions. Voters will be electing a new mayor, and there is two council seats open. The mayor is elected every 2 years, while city council members are elected to a 4-year term. And finally, you can watch local election results on LGTV on Charter Cable Channel 180. The results of local races will begin as soon as results start to come in after polls close, starting at 8 o'clock p.m. You can also view Channel 180 streaming on the city's website at lakeville.mn.gov. And hey, wait a minute, get back there. We're not done with the segment yet. This has been a Lake Forest Team HD, award-winning, 360-degree, non-action news update. I'm Ted Pickle! Good job back there.
Hey everyone, R the Raccoon back here. Once again, joining me is Lakeville City Administrator Justin Miller. How's it going, Justin?
It's going great, RR.
Good, and thank you for hanging out to the end of our show here. Hey, Justin, you're going to tell us your other favorite U.S. president. Who would that be, sir?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Ah, Teddy Roosevelt. I love Teddy Roosevelt. What is Teddy famous for?
Well, he's famous for a lot of things. He was the commissioner, basically a police chief in New York City. He helped negotiate the Panama Canal Treaty, and he was one of our most famous presidents. He established the national park system.
Very good. And you know what? What's his favorite quote that you have?
Well, he has a quote that is one of my favorites. It's really long, but basically it says that it's not the critic who counts, but to the person who's actually in the arena. Basically what that means is if you have a complaint, come with a way to fix it.
Very good, very good. And I know a Teddy Roosevelt quote too.
Oh yeah, what's that?
And I got a prop here. He used to say, "Talk loudly and carry a fly swatter."
Well, not quite.
Not quite?
No.
Well, do you want to look at the camera and tell them here's what's up next on Kids in Government?
Here's what's up next in Kids in Government.
Hey, come over here, camera operator. Oh, had a fly in the lens.
And now it's time for Conversations with Joe the Monster. Hey everyone, it's me, Joe, here for another edition of Conversations with Joe the Monster. And joining me today is the City of Lakeville's new communications manager, Tierney Helmers. How you doing today, Tierney?
I'm great, Joe.
Oh, I'm doing great too. And you know what? I gotta ask you, have you ever talked to a monster before?
I have.
You have? When?
Long time ago.
Uh-oh. Old boss, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's great to have you on board here at the city, and let's get right to the questions.
Sure.
Your first one is, what did you do before you came to Lakeville?
I worked in a similar kind of position in communications, social media, advertising, all types of communications and public affairs.
Very good. Anybody with big brushy eyebrows like me?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I got to comb those out every morning.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, next one is, what do you do when you're not being the communications manager, Tierney?
You know, I like to play in the dirt.
What?
I like to garden.
Oh!
And I like to do crafts
Yeah.
and anything creative.
Now, so far, what's the favorite part of your job?
I think the favorite part of my job so far, I've only been here a week and a half, but it's the public service aspect of what I do. And I would also say the staff. They've been really great to me and made me feel really included. Quite honestly, we have such a dedicated staff here that everyone brings their lunches and the refrigerators are full and there's no place to put my lunchbox.
Oh, Tierney, we've come to that point in the interview where we're going to do our famous lightning round. Aren't those cool special effects?
That's amazing.
Yeah, our camera operator, Tim, he's doing that over there. Good job, Tim. Lightning round begins now.
All right,
Pizza or pasta?
pizza.
Captain Kirk or Captain Crunch?
Captain Kirk.
Ah, Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Ah, Brad Pitt or Pitted Prunes?
Oh, Brad Pitt.
Oh, very good, very good. Vikings or Packers? This is not a trick question.
Broncos.
We'll have to talk about that one later. Paper or plastic?
Paper.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Trek.
M&M's, plain or peanuts?
Almond.
Wow, very good. French fries or French toast?
French fries.
Ice skating or skateboarding?
Ice skating.
Very good. Facebook or Snapchat?
Facebook.
Here's one, Miley Cyrus or the island of Cyprus?
The island of Cyprus.
Good. Flip-flops or Fruit Loops?
Flip-flops.
All right, and our final question is, Game of Thrones or Family Feud?
Family Feud.
Hey, that's it. Good answer. Way to go. Tierney, nice job.
Thank you.
You have made it through the lightning round. Whew, I think that was tougher for me than for you.
What do I win?
You get a complimentary handshake after the interview. That's about it, sorry.
I love it.
All right, Tierney, your final question is, if you could be an animal, what kind of animal would you be and why?
Is a monster an animal?
It could be. Would you like to be a fuzzy monster?
I think that would be pretty neat.
Oh, I'm so flattered. I've never had somebody answer that. You know what? You're going to be my new bestest friend here at City Hall.
Excellent.
Well, Tierney, thank you so much for being on Conversations with Joe the Monster, and good luck with your career here at City Hall as the communications manager.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great little segment once we get to it, and I'm so glad to be back on the show because it's been a while. Yeah. What?
Back up that trunk.
What happened? I'm too close?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, should we get started? Now. Okay. Hi there, everyone. I'm Winnie the Elephant here for the Kids in Government show, and it is election season coming up, and Oh, excuse me, everyone. My trunk was full. Not good one, trunk full. Anyway, we're supposed to talk about voting booths and what happens once you're in those voting booths. So, behind me is a voting booth. So, let's get a close-up look. How was that? Was that good? Okay, yeah, let's go. Well, folks, as you can see behind me, this is the back side and the side of the voting booth. The back side people see from the back side, and the side you see from the side. Let's go check out the front. I've now moved to the front part of the voting booth, and the voting booths are located in polling places on election day. I forgot to tell you that. My producer said I forgot that, but let's see how they put together and assemble a voting booth. And most polling places that have voting booths has several of them, so let's take a look at that footage right now. They did such a nice job, didn't they, putting this voting booth together? Well, once the voting booth is assembled, the voter then goes inside the stall, and inside they will have received, you seeing this here? Or am I in the way again? They get a ballot, and then they get a pen to make their selection. And a lot of times they're voting for mayor, city council, state offices, and some federal offices. And that's pretty much what happens inside a voting booth. Well, folks, that's my little bit about voting booths and what kind of the ballot looks like, because voting season, election season is right around the corner. So, what? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to remind you that here in Minnesota, you have to be 18 years of age to vote. And if you do have any questions, you can call our city clerk, Sharfridge is here in Lakeville, if you have any type of voting questions, or check out the city's website at lakeville.mn.gov. Thank you for your kind attention. I'm Winnie the Elephant. I thought that went really well, don't you? That was great.
You like it when puppets mess up their lines? You like it when puppets don't know what they're talking about? Well then, hey, this is a segment for you, because it's time for Kids in Government Bloopers! Here's the bloops. And I'm looking at one. Yeah.
Me, I said it incorrectly. The all dog breed area. What constitute an all poo? Oh, those guys. Oh, there went my pen, rats.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What's the echo that I'm hearing? Is there someone out in the council chambers?
Hello, everyone. Wordy Wolf here for this month's final Kids Quick Tip. Oftentimes, the most mundane and repetitive action can turn out to be the most dangerous. Today, I'm speaking of doorway safety. Be it a car, bedroom, bathroom, or garage door, always be sure that fingers, toes, noses, animals, and little brothers or sisters or tails are not in the path of the closing doorway. Taking the time to slowly close the door and make sure no one is in the pathway will help you reap benefit and rewards. It's a good thing that has an automatic release thing, or my head would have gotten stuck in there. So lesson learned, kids. Make sure to stay out of the doorway. This is Wordy Wolf. Oh, there it goes again. This time I'm going to stay out of the way. Excellent.
Well, folks, that's it for another edition of Lakeville Kids in Government. If you have questions on any of the information we've covered, please feel free to give us a call. Our studio line is 952-985-4418. And you can watch this show and all the shows here on LGTV online at lakeville.mn.gov. For me, Ara the Raccoon, and my buddy Mr. Squirrel, we'll see you next time on Lakeville Kids in Government! Yay! Oh, brother.
Wait! Stop! Don't move! It's bonus segment time on LKG. Enjoy!
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Walking around and oh, hey there everyone, this is Officer Don Nuts for this month's Safety First. And hey, I'm thinking a lot about Halloween these days. You know, I'm kind of tracing my route to kind of see where I need to go, but I'm also trying to think what I'm going to do with all that Halloween candy and exactly what costume that I'm going to wear. But you know what, I'm just not quite sure what I'm going to do about that. And oh, hey, looks like there's a squad car coming there. Wonder who that is. Huh. Hey, that's Chief Jeff Long. Hey!
Hey, Don, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great, Chief. What are you doing out here?
Well, I'm just checking on you. Seems you're walking down the middle of the street. What are you up to?
Well, you see, I'm getting myself prepped for Halloween, so I thought I'd check my path that I'm gonna go. Is that a good idea?
Well, hey, Don, I think that's a great idea, but let's start with walking down the middle of the street. That's never a good idea. You should be off to the side if you're going to trace your route.
Oh, that's a good idea. You know, like I should probably be on the sidewalk or the trail, right?
Yeah, but sidewalk or trail would be great. And you know, another important thing to remember is if you're going to cross the street, that you should always look both ways. You need to look left, you need to look right, you need to look left again to double check that nothing's coming before you cross that road.
Oh, those are some great suggestions, Chief. But what should I be aware of that night of Halloween, you know, when I'm out on the street?
You know, Don, on Halloween night, you need to be really careful because there's a lot of cars out and a lot of people out. So you need to wear reflective clothing, something that can be seen easily. And the other thing you need to do is be really careful about the type of shoes you wear. You're going to be stepping up and down curbs and stairs. And same thing with your costumes. If you're wearing a really long costume, you need to be careful.
Oh boy, I'm real excited. I'm gonna make sure that I do that, Chief. Now, the big part of Halloween is getting the candy. I'm wondering, what should I do with that big bag of candy? Should I just, you know, take a big handful and shove it in my mouth and eat it as fast as I can? Or what?
Well, Don, what I would do and what I always suggest is you have your parents or a guardian look over your candy before you shove it all in your mouth. You want to make sure that none of it's been opened or none of it's been tampered with and that it's all good food to eat. So make sure you have somebody look it over before you put it in your mouth.
Oh, very good. Well, Chief, I want to thank you so much, but I can't let you go quite yet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know what? I haven't decided what Halloween costume that I'm going to try on, so do you think you'd help me choose my costume?
Oh, I'd love to help you. Let's take a look.
Okay, you wait here. I'm going to go try my costumes! Chief, well, thank you so much for helping me choose my costume. This is going to be a great one, man.
Well, you're welcome, Don. And just remember those tips, and then you'll have a great Halloween.
Awesome. Hey, would you mind dropping me off at home? It's on your way.
No problem. Hop on in.
All right, here we go.
All right, Don, now that you're in my car, where do you live?
You know, I don't remember myself. You've given me a ride a couple times. Where do I live?
Oh, Don, you're such a nut.